What's up, besties? It's Maggie back with Math Savvy. And today we're going to talk about direct substitution and a little bit of algebraic manipulation. So let's get right to it. All right, so you're going to see something like this. And what this means is you're just going to take the number that's right here and plug it into wherever you see x in the function, and then solve for the answer. All right, so we plug 2 in. That's 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. That's the answer. Easy enough. All right, let's go on to this one. Again, we have this number here, and we're going to plug it into wherever we see x. 4 squared over 4 plus 4 is 16 over 8. That's equal to 2. 2 is our answer. So that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to... Okay, so algebraic manipulation is basically what happens when we do what we just did, and when we plug in this number, there's a 0 in the denominator. So what's going to happen is with algebraic manipulation, something is probably going to cancel out. So if we look in this example here, we can see that this x minus 1 cancels out, which is so good because if we plug in 1 to this x, we're going to get a 0 in the denominator, which we cannot have. Okay, so these cancel out. And now once we cancel out the problem of the equation, we can just do what we did before and plug in. So 4 is going to be our answer for this problem. Something to note is that this could also look like this. These two are the same function. One is just a factored version. So you have to be careful if you plug in 1 to the bottom here and it's 0. Kind of a helpful hint for tests and quizzes. Most likely when you plug this in to the bottom here and it equals 0, this thing on the bottom is probably going to be a factor of something on the top. Not always, but that's what they love to do in tests. And as we see here, it does factor into x minus 1 and x plus 3. So let's do another example of this. So just like we were saying before, have this 0 and we plug it in. The denominator is going to be 0 in this one. So the first thing that I would do in a test or quiz is see if whatever's in the denominator can factor out of the numerator. And in this case, it can. All right, great. So these x's can cancel out, leaving us with x squared plus 3x plus 4. So now that we don't have this 0 in the denominator, now we can plug in our x value. If we plug in 0, we're going to get 4. Great. We plug in 2 to this one. Again, 0 in the denominator. Literally not okay. So we're going to have to see if this x minus 2 in the denominator can be canceled out with something in the numerator. So we're going to have to see if the numerator factors. If you're bad at factoring, I would always recommend just starting with x minus 2 and seeing if anything can complement that to get the function that you're trying to factor. And in that case, we can have this little number here, and that's over x minus 2. All right, and just like that, these two things cancel out, and now we can plug in the 2, making our answer 3.
Just say, don't forget to check out our tutoring services at math-savvy.com.
Okay, don't forget to check out our tutoring services at math-savvy.com. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Amazing.